Bala is a remake of a Spanish movie that originally stars Stephanie Sigmund, and this one stars Gina Rodriguez as Gloria. She plays a girl who is kidnapped after a nightclub shooting by a drug cartel, and she works to take down that drug cartel while trying to save her friend. Gina Rodriguez is a fine actress. I think that she has been very good in the couple of things that I've seen her in. I know she has her own TV show on the CW. I don't watch that show. I don't intend to, because I think the CW is just too lovey-dovey, except for Supernatural, even though Supernatural is getting kind of stale. But the couple of movies that I've seen her in, this and Annihilation, she is actually a pretty decent actress. I'm not going to knock points off this movie for her performance in this movie. I think she gives a solid performance. Not an Oscar-worthy performance or anything, but, I mean, she's really what you come here to see. She's the one that actually carries the entirety of this movie. And for the most part, I think it's pretty well directed. Catherine Hardwicke directed this movie. She was one of the directors of the Twilight series. I believe she directed the first Twilight. I really don't care. But I think her directing with what the script called for was really good. In terms of her vision, I don't know if this is what her vision was, but if this was her vision and this is what she wanted in the script, then the script is very, very bland, and her vision is very bland as well. This is a very bland movie, other than Gina Rodriguez's performance and most of the directing from Catherine Hardwicke. Gina Rodriguez's character really has nothing you can latch onto. I wasn't invested in this character. She's not fleshed out. She makes some terrible decisions. They try to build her up as this badass action hero, and it just really didn't work within the movie because there's nothing there to emotionally invest you. It's almost like this is being a female empowerment movie, but it's really not. It's a movie that tries so hard to be that type of movie, but just comes across as something that is a carbon copy, and something that fails incredibly at that. And there are some narrative choices in here that really make no sense, and some cliches that are predictable as hell. You can predict the outcome of this movie immediately, just about, and that's what I did. This movie I also felt was very, very boring. That's what made this movie really bland. Nothing really stood out to me. There wasn't a sense of urgency in this movie. There wasn't any excitement in this movie. I really did not care if Gina Rodriguez completed this mission or not. There was nothing to her character. There were nothing to the side characters. Anthony Mackie is in this movie. What the hell are you doing, man? Seriously, why is he in this movie? There's just nothing here between her character and the side characters that got me emotionally invested in this whole subplot where she has to become this Miss Bala California thing. Just felt so tacked on. It really just felt like this thriller that had to add this subplot that felt like it just was pulled out of the sky. It came out of left field, and it didn't add anything to the movie. It just really hampered the movie in the long run. This is also a movie where when I was watching it, it felt very sanitized. The violence felt very tame. This is a movie that felt like it was trying so hard to appeal to a wide audience that they tried so hard to make sure that it was a PG-13 rating. It really made no sense as to why they kept this at a PG-13. They should have just went straight forward for that R rating. You don't have to have the sex and the nudity and the language to be rated R. You can just be a violent movie. Like, why didn't they, in the more hardcore action sequences in this movie, why didn't they go for the more hardcore violence? It felt very tame, and it felt very sanitized. It felt something that was, like, cleansed of its own sins. Miss Bala is gonna go down as one of those movies that's very forgettable. 2019 has had some very forgettable movies so far, and Miss Bala is no exception. Miss Bala is a movie whose grade I am going to give a D+. Thanks for watching my review of Miss Bala. That's all I have to offer with this movie. Hopefully there are some better movies coming soon. Lego Movie 2 next week, and How to Train Your Dragon the week after. So can't wait for those. Thank you for watching my review. You guys are the best. I will leave my link to my website in the description below. There you'll find all my links to my social media accounts. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the flip side.